Hi. Hello. I've been trying to find a way to make doing Bell's Kitchen easier, and what I appear to have done instead is make it way more difficult. Because it turns out the iPad version of Streamlabs is really weird. So let's do some editing live. So the chat, is that actually, so where I see chat on the, oh sorry, that's a big shot on my baldy head. Right, let's move stuff around. I assume I can do that while it's live. So let's put Bell's Kitchen like in that corner. The chat is absolutely tiny, isn't it? So let's put, I don't know, chat here and then make it way bigger. And then, I mean, do we even need the alert box? I'll probably just delete the alert box, to be honest. Delete that, save that. Right, now how's that? Is that just, right, that's just applied everything in one go. Has it made the chat box bigger though? That's what I need to know. Sorry, I'm waiting for the, oh, it's still absolutely tiny. Maybe I can change the settings on it. One sec. So chat box, hello chat box. Have we got any settings, please? I mean, other than making it like, oh, that's to lock it. That's, I don't know what that is. Oh, see, that's moving. Sorry, I'm figuring out how to use Streamlabs on the iPad for the first time, and it is difficult. What if I just make it like full screen? Does that even help? Does that affect the font size, or does it just give it more space? Yeah, sorry, so every time I save the settings on the layout, it seems to just delete everything that's in the chat. So if I so now that I've got, I see the writing's still absolutely tiny. Maybe I'll just remove the chat box for now then, because that, I mean, that is useless. Why would they make it so small? I think what I can do, I mean, I won't be able to do it now, obviously. I think I can get the URL for the chat box widget that I use, and I think I can put that in manually. So maybe that'll work. But what's really strange is, so what I'm seeing on the iPad is actually like, so all this, the wall and stuff is actually cut off on the screen. So I'm not seeing the full feed, which is really weird. Really weird. Yeah, I'm just going to bin the chat. Bye-bye chat. But I mean, other than that, that's not terrible, is it? Right. Oh, so the other weird thing is, on the iPad, it's showing everything mirrored. So I was going to do a fun thing, right, where I was going to start the stream, and then I was going to put these out here, and then just sort of leave it for a bit, and then I'd actually start the stream just to give it, because you can't change layout on the iPad, right? So you can only have one layout. So, I'll cheers for stopping by, much appreciated. But yeah, that's what. Yeah, but on the actual feed that you're seeing, it's the right way around. So that's also really confusing. I wonder why they've done that. What a strange design decision. So this was all in service of making Bell's Kitchen easier to do, right? Because much as I love doing it, it's very easy to get put off doing it when it takes you half an hour just to set the whole thing up. I mean, as it happens, because this is the first time I've done it this way, it's also taken ages and caused loads of problems. But yeah, so what I've done is I've got my iPad on like a gooseneck thing, and then I've got my light and everything, and then I've just got a wireless microphone, because I figured, as nice as the multicam setup was, it was a total pain in the arse, and I don't really know if it helped. Is it better if I'm just talking to you? I'll just do this. Hi. So yeah, I've got my little wireless fella, and this basically works, I think. Obviously, it's not as interesting. Oh, what's the Wi-Fi keeps being weird? Whatever. I'm just going to crack on. I'm going to make some donuts. Well, I'm going to make some donut holes with a vanilla glaze on them. found, because basically we were talking about, oh god, where is it? Sorry, I've lost the recipe now. I think this came up on one of my streams the other week, where I was saying I really enjoy making donuts, but they're really an absolute nightmare to do, because you have to let the dough prove twice, which is a complete pain, and it takes forever. So I found a recipe for just doing donut holes that apparently only takes 15 minutes. But I mean, let's see how that pans out. So in terms of ingredients, it's a pretty easy one. Oh, hang on, I nearly forgot the vanilla. Heaven forbid. There we go. So for the donut holes themselves, you got granulated sugar, obviously, butter, baking powder, plain flour, buttermilk, bit of salt, milk, vegetable oil for frying them in. And basically, yeah, and then the glaze is... Oh! I got powdered sugar for the glaze. Where's that? Here we go. Whammo, look at that. I assume, does everything sound okay, by the way? Because I'm still figuring out the best settings for this wireless microphone. It's a bit weird. Oh, good. Glad it sounds good. I can't... It uses... Sorry, hi. Like, hi, how's it going? I can't read. So some users' names are like in blue, and it's really hard to read them without like diving in. So, but I think that's just, yeah, it's just subscribers. I can't read subscribers' names. That's a really good feature, isn't it? Don't subscribe, I guess, is the message there. Right, let's make some donut holes. Where are we? Oh yeah, and you need more sugar to coat them as well. So you use some in the actual mixture and then you like roll them around. So first off, we need to melt the butter. Let's just get the butter melting, because that is I'm gonna forget to do that, and then it's gonna be a pain. Hello, Cotty. So it says 42 grams of butter, but I mean, no one likes measuring stuff, do they? No one likes people who measure things either. I'm going to call that 50 grams, and I'm going to put it in a pan and just stick that on a low heat. And it'll probably take forever, but that's why we just do it now before I forget. I'm really trying not to... The fridge saga continues, and I'm really trying not to open the fridge unless I absolutely have to. Also, isn't this nice with the wireless microphone? Whenever I wander away, I can still talk to you. It's fine. Although obviously I can't like see the screen, so it feels just like I'm talking to myself, which I suppose in a lot of ways I am. I mean, I'm assuming, so obviously, yeah, so these are donut holes that we're making. My assumption is that actually, if you tried to use this recipe for regular donuts, they wouldn't, I don't know. I have a feeling that the increased size would be a problem. Hey, Woodfella, how's it going? Oh, Lindy, have you not heard about the fridge saga? My God. Basically, the door's fallen off several times because a piece of plastic across the top of it keeps falling off and breaking. And someone down my road has got the same fridge, and it's sat in their alleyway waiting to be scavenged by me. But I need to go I'm just working up the courage to go and ask them to let me do it. And I'm struggling. I'm going to try this afternoon, I think. But I'm sure I'll be all right. Okay, also, so we need to get the vegetable oil in the pan. You'll need one of these. This didn't cost me a lot of money, and it's useful for frying stuff. Obviously, it's just a normal, very basic pan, and this little net basket. It's a basket, isn't it? It's not a net. No assistant this time. I nearly did this over the weekend, but as it happened, because we're actually sort of allowed out of the house now, Hang on a minute, let me just pour way too much vegetable oil in. Just enough to cover them a bit once they go in, obviously. And I know you can reclaim the vegetable oil afterwards, but it always, I don't know, it was weird to me. Yeah, no, I was going to do this to entertain Isaac over the weekend, but we were just busy. Plus, I don't want to lean too heavily on like him being entertaining. Whenever I do this. Like we got lucky last time. There's every chance he could just be in a really terrible mood. I mean, that's supposed to heat to 355 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in real temperatures. I mean, I could check, but I'm sure I've put it on 2 out of 6 because I always overdo it with these things. Right, in a medium mixing bowl, whisk together the flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, baking powder, and salt. So let's get a mixing bowl. I mean, I'm glad. Oh, that's 180 degrees. Okay, cool, good. Right, plain flour. I mean, it's all in. It's an American recipe, so 1 1/4 cups. Oh, 1 1/4 cups or 176 grams. Where's my scales? Where's my scales gone? I recently bought a new set of scales because I was assured that ours were knackered. And then I came home and they're not knackered at all. But I can't, where have they gone? I can't see either of them. They're in the dining room, obviously. I don't know how far away I can go. And the wireless mic carries on broadcasting. Yeah, so we've got 2 digital scales in the house now. That's good, isn't it? Right, 176, which seems like a very precise number. Come on, come on. 172, 173, 176. Oh, it's gone down to 5. Hang on a minute. It's just a little bit. Come on. Come on. It will not increase from 175. Yes, 176. Let's go. But I think that's all we need the flour for. And then what else? Sorry. So baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Isaac saw this the other day and then, oh, that's too bright, isn't it? And started going nuts because he thought there was actually like cupcakes in it, and I had to disappoint him. One. I mean, that was quite heaped. There we go, 2. And then how much sugar was it? 50 grams of sugar, so we're on 192. Let's get that to 242. So there's not loads of sugar in the actual batter dough, whatever you want to call it. Apparently it does, like, they're not particularly sweet unless you roll them in sugar as well. That's that butter melting. It's looking all right, isn't it? You see that? No, it's not really. The angle's not really helpful at all, is it? So where are we? Flour, sugar, baking powder, and a bit of salt. Bit of salt. It specifically says just use regular salt. No need to get fancy. Have we got? Where's my wooden spoon? Fancy salt, you know, like the sort of flaky sea salt stuff. Hang on, I think we've got some. No, hang on, no, I have used the fancy salt. This is the, damn it, I'm trying not to swear. I nearly swore then. That's the normal salt, and I've used the good stuff. What an idiot. Never live this one down. Right. Alright, so that's that. Mixed separately, whisk together the buttermilk, melted butter, and then we pour into that and then mix it using a fork. Fine. Pour buttermilk mixture into flour mixture, stir in dry ingredients and mixture. Cool. So, butter's melted well and truly. Let's pop that to one side. And we do use quite a lot of buttermilk. How much was it? 120 mils, guys. So let's, and these, because I thought, oh, one of these will, oh yeah, one of these will do. Where did I get the impression that I needed loads of buttermilk from? There's 300 mils in one of those. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I was sure I glanced at it and was like, oh wow, I actually need more than one of these. Absolutely don't. So about a third of one of these then. Hello Cammy, how's it going? You're on the hype train. Oops. Buttermilk's weird. It's all separate and odd. I don't get it. Freaks me out. It's like, oh, what if milk was more like custard? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't. Right. Was I supposed to whisk this, or was I just supposed to be mixing it? Oh, you're the hype train conductor, are you? Well, that's good to know. Which Patreon tier do you need to sign up to get sent a hole? I mean, that sounds more like an OnlyFans deal to me, but right, so we are supposed to whisk it. Let's get the whisk. Hang on. I still feel like, I think there is like a music widget for iPad Streamlabs. But I don't know how you add stuff to it. I'll have to figure it out. Just get a bit of backing music on the go. Do you know what I mean? Hello, Mr. Bedfont. I am using a recipe. It's a really weird. Oh, hang on, that's not going in at all. What's happening there? Is that the wrong? Yes, it is. Oh no, I've put the wrong one in. Put the wrong thing in. There we go. I mean, it couldn't be much easier. One's got, I don't know if you can see, not really. One's got the little crossbar on it. The other one hasn't. Play Drops of Jupiter by Train on a loop. Become the drop. What is, I don't even know what Drops of Jupiter is, should I? Sorry, I never answered the question, Mr. Bedfont. So this recipe is from cookingclassy.com, and the recipe is an absolute nightmare because for some presumably SEO related reason, it like lists the entire recipe twice but worded slightly differently the second time. I have no idea why. Oops. Right, let's get whisking. Let's clear that out of the way. Here's the melted butter. Nope. Really nice sound that, isn't it? It's one problem with me using this microphone is I don't think I can like gently lower the volume when I start using, when I start using the blender and stuff. It's gonna be tough. Oh, hello, Glacier Rays. Yes, it is I, Blue Sick Man from Twitter. So right, so pour buttermilk mixture into flour mixture and using a fork, stir in dry ingredients and mix just until combined. Until combined, I think it means. Be careful not to overwork the dough, guys. Yeah? You're always overworking the dough and it's doing me in. So that was quite loud. I feel like I need to be more conscious of... Normally when I make noises away from the microphone, it's fine. But there is no away from the microphone anymore because I am the microphone at all times. Right, so apparently I need to use a fork. Something I should learn at some point is the importance of what you actually stir stuff with, because I've never grasped the importance. Isn't it a thing you're never supposed to touch rice with metal or something? Listen, Rudgy, I'm going to do my best not to overwork the dough, alright? I'm going to try my best. But I offer no promises, no guarantees. This is why, right, whenever I do anything sort of cakey, I'll start and I'll be like, that's clearly not enough. In what world is that enough to make dough? But of course it actually is. I'm just impatient. Mum was a home ec teacher. Fair dues. Home ec is such a strange subject name, isn't it? Like, I realise they can't just call it cooking. And that's not all it is either. Yeah, I don't know. It still bothers me that home ec was like a really like daunting subject for me, just because as a child I did very little in the kitchen. Oh yeah, it's food tech now, isn't it? Your mum taught Rick Astley. Do you know what? I was trying to think of a joke. Oh, did he never give up? Home ec? Did you have to let her down? Did you turn around or hurt her? No, I don't know. It doesn't work, does it? I mean, I don't know what overworking the dough means. I was making some weird noises though. Listen to this. Yeah. Desert you? Oh my god, how did I miss that? Is it because I'm stupid and not very funny? That might be something to do with it. Hang on a minute, still got some dust in here that needs picking up. Oh, it has started raining. Big time. I wonder what it would look like if Sean and I were out and about somewhere and I saw something quite surprising and Sean found my reaction quite funny. Oh yeah, there we go. What do you reckon? I think that's it. That looks like it. God, did you hear that? Sorry, that was my stomach. Right, I'm just going to touch the phone, I'm sure it's fine. Right, so we need to roll it into half a tablespoon balls. I've got a little thermometer, but it's rubbish. And I don't actually know if it's in here anymore. Oh, here we go. But then it's rubbish because it's not a proper sugar thermometer. It's for like, Come on, iPad. Oh, there we go. It only goes up to 100. So, I mean, if I put this in and it goes above 100, then we're fine, aren't we? I guess. Right, so let's make some material. Let's get a little bowl, just so I can put, or just a plate even, for rolling the fellas in. Put it in twice, yeah. I mean, if it went around back to 0 and then carried on, that'd be alright. I find that useful. Oh no, did I expose my bum on Twitter? Twitch, whatever. I am genuinely sorry. That was not intentional. No one needs to see that. Is that, what do you reckon? Is that half a tablespoon? Where's the camera? There you go. Is that half a tablespoon ball? Cool. So this was only meant to take 15 minutes. How do you think we're doing on that front? Hang on, these are getting smaller. I wish I was a home ec. Maybe I could be a home ec teacher. Maybe that's my true calling. Oh my god, sorry, my stomach is going nuts. I mean, that's what happens when you don't eat lunch and it's nearly 3 o'clock. So, right, Mr. Bedfont, I'm glad you've raised this, because it's something that has annoyed me for a long time, because all recipes give things in... Oh, you can't hear the stomach, thank goodness. Yeah, because all recipes give stuff in tablespoons, and then people measure in dessert spoons and get it wrong, because they're different. Like... 50 ml for a tablespoon. Gotcha. This is going to make quite a lot of donut holes, isn't it? I didn't think I had that much dough, but... Yeah, you see, we had the plastic measuring spoons for, like, cup measurements, which is really useful. For American recipes. But yeah. Chef Blake, hashtag Chef Raid. What's... Oh, as in Chef Raid. Is there actually a raid? Oh my gosh, I'm actually getting raided. It's still... Sorry, the viewer count is really delayed. So it's still saying I'm on 20. Yeah, if you'd raided me 5 minutes earlier, you'd have seen me accidentally getting my bum out on camera. So probably going to get banned from Twitch after this. Oh god, that one's too big. But do you know what? Some of them are going to be bigger, and that's absolutely fine. I'm sort of glad the viewer count, it seems to be stuck and not working, because it's always intimidating when you get raided and then you're like, oh my god, there's 50 people, oh, I'm going to be sick, oh my gosh, I'm going so yeah, this is alright, I can deal with this. I can spend 15 minutes, this whole recipe is supposed to take 15 minutes, and I could just spend 15 minutes just rolling these out. Takes, I mean, maybe I'm overdoing it. I'm being a perfectionist about the shape of my balls. Is this a nice visual ASMR thing? We should roll the next one really close to the microphone. How's that? Is that... Oh, you couldn't hear it? Well, that is a pity. Is this where it turns out it's not actually using the wireless microphone, do you think? Oh my word, that would be funny, wouldn't it? So if I roll it... It is right, it's definitely using the wireless microphone, good. Because this cost me £120, so I'd be very, very annoyed if it wasn't working. Right, yes, when I walk away you can still hear me, good. I did some test recordings just using the iPad's voice memo app, and it was sounded really weird. Like whenever it was like it was doing some really bad auto volume stuff. So whenever I wasn't speaking, it was like hissing really badly. I don't know if it's doing that now or not. Right, so we've rolled them out, and then it says fry half the balls at a time. So I'm actually going to turn that up. And then let's get another plate for putting... Oh, hang on. No, you don't put them on a plate, do you? You put them on... So fry them until they're golden brown, then flip them. Remove with a spider strainer or metal tongs, and then drain onto a paper towel lined baking sheet. Do I have a baking sheet? Hang on a minute. It might just be something... Yep, let's just steal something out of the oven. And then put... Where are my paper towels? I bought some paper towels the other day, especially for this. Oh, here they are. However, they came in handy this morning because the dog was sick everywhere in our bedroom. So that was good. Just to check, it is just when I bend over that my bum comes out, isn't it? It's not just every time I'm facing away from the camera. Right, let's just get some paper towels. And just chuck them in there. I mean, that'll do, I imagine. Right, let's get some metal tongs. Alright, so apparently you can fry about half of these in one go. So let's just carefully pop, plop. So I realise you're probably not going to be able to see this very well. I'll do 3 lots because I want to make sure they've got room. Sorry, what's happening in the chat? Yeah, I probably should have put a bit of dough in first, shouldn't I? That would have worked. Yeah, I don't know what a spider strainer is. It looks like a little spider. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to heat the oil up a bit more. They are sizzling. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that. I don't want to get too close in case it spits at me and burns my face. Yeah, I think you might be right. I think they might not be hot enough because they're all like. I mean, I don't want to show you because that would take them off the heat. Yeah, good thing I didn't put them all in. Hey, see, because normally I make the opposite mistake when I'm doing donuts, where I just go, oh, I'll just put it on like maximum heat, and then they burn on the outside and don't cook all the way through. It's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. I'm sure it is. At the moment, they look a bit like dumplings. They've all gone like a weird shape. They are browning up though. They'll need flipping, obviously. God, they are expanding quite a lot. Did I put too much baking powder in? AMA, what's my favourite meat and what's the best way to prepare it? Am I going to be really boring and say pulled pork? Maybe I am. I know that's like standard white lad who's just got into cooking answer, but might just be the truth. Do or donut. There's no try. No one's done that yet. It's good. I mean, brisket, obviously. Right, hang on. Let's see if we can. Well, they're very soft and weird. Oh no, they're like. Oh, this is very peculiar. So there's too many in the pan, right? And they're all just sort of. This first batch is probably a no-go. I'm just going to say that now. I mean, I'll leave them in there. I'll try and turn them over. But honestly, not looking good. Uh-oh. Oh, it is hard getting them out in one piece and then chucking them back in again. Still, I love the smell of things frying, so I'm getting some enjoyment out of this already. I mean, they're not floating, but there's not enough oil for them to float in, to be honest. It's just not that deep. Hold on a minute. I mean, even if these come out in one piece, they're not going to look good. They are not going to. Ah, no. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it a day on this first lot. It's not happening at all. I probably should have mentioned I've never done these before. They are a little bit sticky, yeah, which is proving difficult. Oh my god. Yeah, this was the practice run. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Oh wow. Baseball's already done for, is it? I mean, calling these, I mean, donut holes. Obviously, they're supposed to be little balls, but they're really not doing good at all. I'll give them a couple of minutes, and then I'll show you what has happened to them properly. I mean, okay, as an example, what on earth is this? Oh, you can't see it, can you? It's just out of shot. I don't want to like drip hot oil everywhere. There you go. I'll just do it to there. That's not anything, is it? That's nothing at all. That's just a mess. Whatever. On he goes. Oops. That's almost something. See, this is what always happens. So now they're like burning, even though they're not cooked all the way through. I should have watched more episodes of Deep Fried Masters. Is it Deep Fried Masters? The Netflix one. Yeah, I'm absolutely not eating either of those. They're supposed to be rolled in sugar yet, anyway. So, yeah. So you put them onto a paper towel, and then put some sugar in a dish, and then roll them around in it. In theory, right? Let's just get these out. This is a disaster. Whatever the hell that is. You get out. Oh, why am I even bothering to salvage some of these? There you go. There's a donut. Out you come, the lot of you. I mean, tell you what, let's just do that. Hang. Just 15 minutes, easy donut hole recipe, you know. Try it yourself at home, it's just dead easy. Dead easy. Right, let's just do a couple. You've had worse at the fair, yeah, I can believe that, to be fair. Right, here you go, mate. Oops. Actually, this is more like it. They're properly browning up underneath. I'll do one more. Uh-oh. And then once they're brown, you flip them. Okay, this is looking more positive. Yeah, see, because you need room in the basket to flip them over when they're halfway done as well. So if you just like, the basket's just full of them, you're done. Should I just try one? Ooh, it's still really hot. Just out of interest. I mean, you could roll that in sugar and I would absolutely eat it. I mean, I will do that, in fact. See, this is what always happens. It's too hot now, because now they're like burning on both sides and then there's like a white ring around the middle. Right. There you go. Look at him. Nice little fella. Oops. And again. So yeah, it's just like, you just got to keep rolling them. Make sure you catch every white bit on them. Well, I'm using the basket when all it's doing is making... That's a good question. I think maybe I'd worked on the assumption that they stuck to the pan worse than they would stick to the basket. But if that is incorrect, I'll take the feedback. Uh-oh, got a big one. The pan is incredibly cheap, so I would wager that no, it is not a non-stick pan. I'm just going to carry on eating the scraggy bits. Oh, they're really hot though. Sorry, one thing about this setup. Doesn't really show you what I'm doing on the hob so well if it's in like a... Like if I was just doing a... Like if it was in a saucepan, you'd be alright. Right, flip them. Basket will only work if the oil is deep enough for them to not make contact. Okay. I think the recipe said just like enough to cover half of them. But I am trusting the recipe less and less as we go on. So I believe you guys. I mean, I'm not going to put more oil in now because that would lower the temperature, wouldn't it? But in future, lesson learned. I mean, I'm pretty happy with these now, to be fair. These nasty bits do actually taste really good. And that's before we roll them in sugar and put a vanilla glaze on them, which I'm looking forward to. Uh-oh. I think I can do 5 at a time without causing problems. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with these. Obviously I'll give you a better look in a minute when I'm done. I mean, sorry, you can probably hear me eating in more detail than you wanted to. Yeah, I was about to say, Rudgy, if it looks like I'm just going to end up eating all of the bad half, please, like, tell me, or call the police or something. Do I have a teeth here? No, sadly not. So what's everyone up to today? Are you working from home, or just got now on, or regular day off? Or are you actually working and you're supposed to be working and you're just watching this instead? I'm not going to tell anyone. It's fine. Are we streaming all morning, Cammy? Sorry, I didn't realise. I would have tuned in. Right, this is officially going okay. So I'm going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 donut holes. Which is enough, isn't it? Let's face it, it's enough. So right, on lunch, actual day off. You've already done a full day, Nimrod Hicks. Fair play. Right, here we go. The final 5. Little Battlestar Galactica reference for you there. Now, it doesn't say in the recipe. Wouldn't do you not think they'd be better rolled in the sugar while they're still hot, rather than letting all the oil drain off them first? Or is that just me creating problems for myself? Right, let's get a bowl to roll them in. You know what I am going to use? I've still got, I can't remember what it was from. I've still got some sugar with cinnamon in it mixed. Oh my god, did I do it again? Oh. It's not even like funny, rude. It's just disgusting. No one, that's not a... Oh god, that's way too much. Yeah, that's really not something I would choose to reveal even as a joke. Right. Oh, hang on. Now let's do this here where you guys can actually see it. Flip these. You can pay money to not see my arse. Yeah, that sounds fair actually. Makes more sense, doesn't it? Oh, Jesus. What do I need? I need another plate. Now don't worry, I'm suspending my trousers. Don't worry. It's fine. Right, are these still... No, these are okay. Not too hot. Roll them around in sugar. God, these are all going nuts. I mean, let's roll. Hang on, let's get these out. I'm going to roll one of the really messy bits in the sugar and give that a taste. Right, that's it for the fryer. Thank goodness. 15 minutes on the dot. Absolutely. See, that is actually really nice. That's actually really nice. No, I haven't turned the heat off. We'll do now. Thank you for the reminder. Or maybe I will keep all the bad bits. Right. Let's get that over there. These will still be red hot. Like, I actually can't, even if you know what you're doing, I can't see how this would only take 15 minutes. But, whatever. Not like I paid for the recipe, is it? It's funny, considering all the absolute nonsense that's on the internet, for some reason, whenever I read a recipe for something, I'm like, this is definitely true, every bit of it. This has definitely been written by an expert. And I see no reason to question any of it. Right. God, pick that last one up. Okay, wash my hands because they're covered in sugar. And as tempting as it is to start eating the donuts now, I've got to make a glaze for them first. I mean, I say got to. Absolutely don't have to, but you know, we're gonna. Sorry, I'm just going to roll another. Right, this is the last one now, I promise. Really good. I mean, it's just fried stuff with sugar in it, isn't it? So, you know. So yeah, can you hear me eat that? I hope it's not too gross. Get this plate out of the way. So, if I remember correctly, the glaze is really simple. If I can find it. Again, it's like halfway up the page for some reason. I do actually need to get a proper deep fry thermometer. Okay, so to make the donut glaze, literally, so 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar, bit of milk, bit of vanilla. Easy peasy if you're good at doing stuff in the kitchen. Which I am, obviously. Where's your measuring jug? We're supposed to have 2 measuring jugs, and I swear to God, I've never seen them both at the same time. I'm just going to wash one. So that's probably a very annoying noise, isn't it? Cool. So, what do we reckon 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar looks like? I'm just going to have to ask Google. I don't really want to chance this. So, 1 cup in grams. I know it doesn't really work like that, but dry goods. 3/4 of a cup is 96 grams. Cool. I mean, that seems like a lot, but whatever. Again, I trust the recipe. Why would I ever doubt the recipe? Oh, does the stream have the casual playthrough tag? That's not intentional. That must just be from Hitmat last night. Did anyone catch that, by the way? I didn't get a chance to watch it. Come on. Oh, this is going to make way too much. Was Matt really stealthy and good at the game? Yeah, I know. I'm not making fun. Like I know he's improved a lot. And then how much? 1.5 tablespoons of milk. I mean, I'm just going to eyeball that. What's the point? Unless I do, what if I just do like 3 dessert spoons? No. Oh God, who knows? So it's supposed to be 1.5 tablespoons. So that's 2 dessert spoons. Oh God, it's all just splashing everywhere. I'm just going to mix that and see how it looks. And I'm going to put the vanilla in as well. Bit of homemade vanilla extract, probably too much. But you know what I'm like for vanilla extract. See, that's way too thin. I'm going to put more sugar in, thicken it up. I'm sure it'll be fine. Is that a nice sound? I don't think we've got any corn flour. I can check. Yeah, nope. No corn flour. For the glaze, yeah, I don't know. I'm just worried it's all just going to run off. But, be fine, I suppose. Right. Pour it on. I'm going to do this with my left hand so you can see properly. Or do you reckon dip it? Hang on, I'll tell you what, I'll get one of the bad bits. Oops. Bit of... Roll it in sugar. Dip it in there. Ooh! Oh, that's good. Oh, that's too good. These are going to kill me. These are actually going to kill me. Right. I'm going to pour this on. What do we reckon? Am I allowed to eat one good one? Just so I can report back. I'm very sorry, Pubis. That sounds rough. Right, I'm going to eat one. I'm going to go for a smaller one. Just so it doesn't look like I'm greedy. Look at that, don't see him. I mean, that doesn't look particularly appetizing, to be honest. That just looks like a little hunk. Yeah, is everything alright, Pubis? You're not actually... You say you're hungry with no access to food. You're actually starving? Or is there anything... I don't know, is there anything we can do? Or are you just waiting for a delivery or something? Right, so there we go. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, that's too good. That's too good. Right, they're going in the fridge immediately. Out of sight. Are you just in the office? Okay, no worries. I don't mean overly dramatic, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a genuine problem. So that's it. Easy 15-minute donuts, guys. And look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. I'm rolling it in the sugar again. Easy 15-minute donuts. Hour and 5 minutes this stream's been going for. I mean, to be fair, normally when I do donuts, they take like hours and hours and hours because you have to let the dough prove twice before you can actually fry them, and it's an absolute pain. Right, where are we? Hi, I'm just going to casually lean here. Hi guys, how's it going? I'm just nice and relaxed here on my kitchen counter. That's very hot because I've got the hob right next to my bald head. Thanks for watching this. I think the setup basically works. I mean, I'm just wondering if there's anything I could change, but I'll have a think. Obviously, I'll do the... I'm not leaning on the hob, it's there. It's just quite... I can just feel it. It's just a bit intense. Yeah, I think this basically works, and it's a hell of a lot easier to set up once I've got through the initial problems. I'll have a play around with it and see if I can get custom widgets on it. It's just really interesting because on the screen I'm looking at, there's all sorts of stuff going on just over the feed that isn't actually in what's being streamed. Thermometer, yes. I've already got a TCGS apron, although it's got the old logo on it. Maybe I need to order a new one. So yeah, a couple of teething problems, but yeah, we will do something like this again. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. I can't do a fancy ending screen. I'm just going to have to kill the stream. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. I'm going to record a show tonight. I'm going to stream tomorrow night. I'm going to do indie stuff. I don't know. I might just play Carry On because Carry On, because apparently it's really good and I've still not played it. And I need to fix that. But yeah, we'll see. Take care of yourselves. Cheery. Oh, where's the end button? Where do I stop it? Oh God, where is it? Okay, there we go. Love you, bye.